This is the big night. The two teams have come a long way in the Europa League this season, and now we are down to the last four. It's the first leg this evening. It's Tottenham Hotspur. They face Manchester United, and it's live on EA TV. A warm welcome, plenty of excitement in the air tonight here in North London. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. Only four sides are still breathing in this season's Europa League. We've reached the semi-final stage. It is Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester United.
Well, Derek, both sides know that this first leg is so vital. You don't want to go into the second leg chasing the game. I'm expecting a tense, tight and tactical battle here.
This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
It's the Europa League semi-final first leg, and they're underway. Bruno Fernandes. Dejan Kulusevski. Lucas Vazquez. Well, the focus on many of the back pages coming into today's game, very much on him, facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well, some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Well, the referee electing not to show him the yellow card, Stuart.
And I think it's the right decision. It is a foul, but it doesn't deserve a card.
Lisandro Martinez. Harry Maguire now. De Jong. Bruno Fernandes. And it's come off the keeper. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
So back underway in this game, Manchester United with the advantage. Solanke. And Palhinha with it. And moving the ball nicely. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. And a change for Spurs at this juncture. He's driven in the corner. Well, no pressure on the keeper. Poor cross. Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United have lost the ball. Solanke. Well, far from the ideal pass. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
The problem he has is in the calf area. I've seen him bending down and feeling it a couple of times, but at the moment, he hasn't asked for treatment or indeed to come off.
Cheers, Jeff. Will it be? It must go in, surely. Oh, majestic finish! He's going to be rightly proud of that moment. Magnificent!
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
Well, a second goal for them here. Simons. Bentancur. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Romero. And continues his run. Simons. It needs an accurate cross. Can he get one back? Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Bentancur. And Palhinha with it. Solanke. No foul, Spurs advantage. Oh, he looks threatening. And space for the cross. Romero. Wonderful chance. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, as you can see here, the build-up is patient, it's precise and penetrative, which opens up the opposition. And then just look at the finish, Derek. He reads the flight perfectly and absolutely smashes it beyond the goalkeeper. There's just no stopping that.
Well, they get the ball moving again, and Spurs are believing again. Half-time then, here in the English capital. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Yeah, he's done OK in that first half. He's had a lot of the ball, he's used it well, and he's been energetic. But unfortunately, that can't be said about the rest of the team, who need to improve if they're going to turn this around.
It is the Europa League semi-final first leg, and the second half begins. Bentancur. And he read it superbly. Fati. United might be able to cash in. Madison. Bruno Fernandes. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
Looks like he's got a problem with his calf, but he hasn't asked to come off the field yet.
Cheers, Jeff. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Ansu Fati. On to De Jong. How can they open up the defence here? A wonderful intervention. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Lucas Vazquez. Palinha. Bentancur with it. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Spurs facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
And he takes on the shot, and not cleared away properly. Well, nothing comes of it. And a throw-in forthcoming. And a change for Spurs at this juncture. Well, possibilities inside the box. Using his strength to shield the ball. And a Spurs corner as they chase this game. Here's a change for Manchester United. And there's the delivery. Insufficient guile from that corner. Keeper's ball. Make sure you're with us for quarter-final action from the Carabao Cup, live here on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Fulham.
Well, Derek, everything to play for in that game. Place in the last four. What a game that should be. It should be really tense, it should be dramatic, and I'm looking forward to it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, fancy footwork. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Well, the injury will mean a stoppage. The referee going down that road, so treatment can be administered now. So following the stoppage, back underway with a drop ball.
Well, I'm not sure Spurs have been at their best, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say, the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving their team on here.
Possession given away, unfortunately. Mateus Cunha. Excellent defending. Spurs have lost the ball. Lisandro Martinez. No foul, Spurs advantage. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Down by a goal. This could be their final opportunity to snatch something. Well, not hard to read that pass. Well, the keeper doesn't have to worry too. And the referee blows his whistle. That is the end of the contest. And a fine result for the away fans. And if they can repeat this sort of performance on home soil, then they will surely be going through.
Well, at this stage of the tournament, you'd take any lead going into that second leg. I tell you what, though, this tie is far from over. Very little to split between the two sides, and it's set up perfectly for round two.
And on the back of this, no doubt about it, Cristiano Ronaldo generating headlines.
Well, I thought he was excellent. Not only did he score a good goal, but his general play was outstanding. He certainly played...
Bruno Fernandes, and it's come off the keeper. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish. Will it be? It must go in, surely. Oh, a majestic finish! He's going to be rightly proud of that moment. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Romero. Wonderful chance. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.